C6500. That's how I started the last video. I had to delete it. It's a C3500, you see? And I'm dropping the 4L80E pan, and the pan was very clean inside. And it shifts all right. It's got some oil in the connector, so I'll have to change the wiring harness, but no time. So this back window would go down, and it would go halfway up, and I have to jiggle it. So I found out what the problem was. The track was rusted away on top from water just sitting there. Kind of surprising since it's galvanized. I took some Ford parts I scavenged off the ground, and I straightened out a tab just like this, and I drilled a hole in it, and I took a nut that I found and a bolt, and I took the washer off the bolt. I don't have a lot of supplies here. This is more of an interior trim shop. So I put this little bracket on the top of the power window track, and I think it'll stop this roller from popping out like it was when I found it. And this switch doesn't work, so I have to go to the turn the ignition on, which cycles the glow plugs. I know, I pull the fuse, and then I have to run the power window from the driver's door to see if it works. But I think I solved the problem, because there it was right there. This track here was all rusted away, the last inch and a quarter, maybe 30 millimeters, centimeters, millimeters. I don't know my metric very well. So I'm almost done here. I'm going to pack up the sheep and get the flock out of here. I'm just waiting to find out where the silicone sealer is, so I can put that oil pan back on. And it's running better now. So what did I do to make it run better? Well, thanks to LeroyDiesel.com, my buddy Leroy near Galveston. He told me to disconnect the crank sensor, and the engine wouldn't start. So I connected it, and I disconnected the optical sensor right there. And my buddy in Lompoc, California solved that problem on that red Suburban I had all those years ago. That went to Long Island. The motor eventually blew. Tranny. Truck's probably scrapped. But I disconnected the optical sensor. It's a little hard to start, a little cranky. Idle's a touch rough, but it doesn't roll coal anymore, and it runs pretty well. Goes down the road. Shifts a little firmer, surprisingly, maybe because I'm giving it more throttle, but it stopped rolling coal. So it's running better, thanks to Leroy Diesel.